What is up, my fellas and my fajitas? My name is Classified, and we are back again with another episode of the Genesis DLC here on the Genesis Map 1. And I'm getting targeted by a microswarm. I can't even leave the house. But yeah, I've done some work to the base. This is, I've just kind of temporary threw this out here so I could kind of run in and run out and, you know, like that. But yeah, I started on my storage system here. And I have a lot more resources than I thought I did. Like, lots more. I've been grinding a couple of missions and getting some good saddles, and I've been grinding them here in the grinder, which we have all these charge batteries. Can't do anything with those right now. Yeah, we have so much stuff here, and we have some pretty good items here. I'm just kind of moving everything around. I haven't really organized much, and I haven't got all my storage bins built yet because they take ammonite bile. Let's see if we can pull it up here. The SS dedicated storage takes ammonite bile, and that stuff, it's not hard to get, but it's just tedious. I have everything else, no problem. So yeah, I'm going to continue crafting these until I get them for every known resource that we can, and then we'll probably transfer everything back over here and then start to actually put them where we want them. Right now I just want to make sure I got enough before I build. I want to see how big I need an area. Yeah, so, and these things actually do work as a refrigerator if I do recall, so my biotoxin actually should be pretty good, should not ruin. But yeah, one quick thing before we do what we're gonna do today. I must ashamedly tell you that your boy just yeah, I made a big mistake. So after the last episode where we kept timing out and we ended up having to just tour the rest of the island and the bases and stuff, I decided that, you know what, I hadn't timed out all day, so I made a plan that we were going to go do the hide and sink mission, you know, that we were trying to do. And I went and did it, and I did the alpha one, man. We beasted through it, and it was a pretty good episode. But I never hit record. And I actually recorded it in one take, so there was no stops for me to realize that. So today I have double check record. Now, if I go outside here and I get kicked out, yeah, you probably will never see this episode. But what I've done is I have perfected how I do this mission. And this mission, we did the alpha one, and we're going to do the alpha one again together. Actually, we're going to do the beta one first because I've done the gamma and I did the alpha, and they are so simple with the berries. Let's see here. Let's see if we can pull it up here. Hide and sink. See, I've done the alpha, but we need to go do the beta one just to get it ticked off, and then we'll probably do the alpha one just so I can show you the loot. Now, the loot I got, one thing I did get, OMG, I got an Ascendant mining drill from that mission. So alpha hide and sink is where you get an Ascendant mining drill, and that might even be the name of this episode, just so people will know. And if you're just trying to figure out how to get the Ascendant mining drill and you're gonna click off the video, just do me a favor and subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're going to click off, if you're going to watch the whole thing, stick around, make sure you do want to subscribe, because, yeah, you might like it, you might not, who knows, but, I have a feeling you will like it. Get off my butt, Baryonyx. But yeah, I'm going to swim all the way over here, and we're going to do this one together as a family, and with our okay, we do have everybody, and I highly recommend doing this on a berry. I've brought 2 berries because, okay, so I went down, and I'll tell you this story. I went down, and I was doing it, and I got all the way to I was doing the hide and sink on the alpha, and I got all the way to the end, and I timed out. Left my berry down there. So I hatched up another one, took out. I got all the way down to the end. There's the ocean platform. Got all the way down to the end of it. Was going to pick up the other berry. Timed out. So I hatched out a third one. And so I ended up having 3. And these guys wreck face of anything they come across, which is awesome because they'll stun lock. And that's how I've been doing we just got timed out again. Alright, so we're gonna give this a shot. So sorry for that interruption. we're gonna try this again. If this ends up doing the same thing, you may never see this episode. But hopefully we can knock out at least the beta. And we won't. If we can knock out at least the beta, we might try for the alpha to see if we can do it without timing out. I just don't know if it's the internet or if it's got to be. There's too many people online right now because of the quarantine. And yeah, I said quarantine. And maybe they just it's just got to be what it is. Because everybody's having to stay home and just do the internet, Facebook, everything. So, yeah, I could see that that's why we're getting kicked. Hopefully that doesn't stay an issue. Hopefully they can get some things squared away that we can actually be able to play. This one I should. Oh man. Okay. So this one right here, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I think you get 20 minutes for the gamma, 10 minutes for the beta, and 5 minutes for the alpha. And I complete it with time to spare every time. Now, one thing I did find out, if you're new, if you've never done this mission before, it's not 5 minutes for the entire mission. I am rubber banding. This is not good. It's not 5 minutes for the entire mission. It's 5 minutes per... Oh, it's a glitch that if you collect one while your berries inside of it. There we go. It's not 5. It's 5 minutes per section. So this right here, we have 4 to find in this section. And then, do we get both our berries? No, the other one is on the other side. We'll have to find him before we go back. I have been pretty good at finding these lately. I've done it so many times. This one's probably going to be down. Yeah, down here on the bottom. But yeah, 5 minutes per section is like so simple. I don't know. It seems to me like this one's like way too simple. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have the berry. Maybe a lot of people don't have baryonyxes. And if you don't have a baryonyx, why do you not have a freaking baryonyx? Are you just do you not like quality? Because look at this, stun a eel, stun the other eel, and these guys can finish them all for me while I go for this. There we go, and then my guy's gonna go help, and I'm about to hop on my guy. Okay, so now we go down to Helm's Reef. Okay, so this is see, we just got 10 more minutes after we did that. So this one right here, Helm's Reef to me is the hardest of the 4 sections that you have to go to, because it seems to me like they're a little more spread out. This one that we just did, very, very simple. And like I said, the first time I recorded this, I think actually it was in last episode, we tried to do it together. I had no clue what I was doing. I've become a professional. So if you have a question about hide and seek, gamma, beta, or alpha, I can answer that question. I can answer what kind of stuff you get, because I've gotten a lot of stuff. Now I've only really farmed the alpha, so I don't really know what you get from beta or gamma for that matter, because I hadn't done it that much. Where is this one at? See, this one right here always gets me. It's like, I don't know, it's like they're on so many different levels here. Get back before something attacks. Now the next one, you'll see just how simple it is, and you're gonna be like, classified, this is like gravy. And I'm gonna say, I know, with biscuits. But yeah, can we get on our guy? That's not our guy. We want 2. Bam. Yeah, so 1 or prototype was the baryonyx we've been riding for the last several episodes, but prototype 2 was the one I went ahead and hatched up because I was gonna get 3 melee mutations, and I'm still breeding, so I'm mutating. We have lost our berries. Okay, we'll go back for them. We got 8 minutes. Let's go back. They're attacking something. Let's make sure they're not going after that mosa. Now we have wrecked plenty of mosas, but yeah, we almost died doing a high level mosa, so we're gonna try to stay away from those. All right, so come on, don't do that. All right, so where are you 2? And then the last one, see this one right here, I guess it's mainly because you got to swim in and out of these little reef things. I don't really care for this one. This one and the next one and the last one are the two easiest ones in my opinion. Or maybe, you know, maybe it's just this one I don't like. The rest are easy. So you'd be hiding all up in places like this. Maybe it's on the other side of this actual formation. Yeah, it's on the other side. So we have to go around. And you risk getting your bearings stuck. It's a whole thing. It's a whole big thing. Alright. Should be right here. Okay, there it is. I knew it was over here somewhere. But y'all handle that guy while I get this one. And now we go to the terrarium, which is very, very easy. It's y'all gonna get him. You're gonna get him today, tomorrow, sometime next week. Can I get 2 back? There we go. Ah, crap, I missed him. Alright, so now we have to go find 3. Where you at? You're stuck down here. What? It's okay. Now, can you get out? Okay, you got out. So let's go down to the terrarium. And yeah, it's exactly how it sounds. It is one of the big underwater areas. And you get 10 minutes to do it on the beta, apparently. So there, it's not that hard, like at all, So, but if you're looking for, I think on the alpha, I'll go ahead and tell you. I'll tell you what all I got. I got the Ascendant mining drill. Now I've only gotten one of those, and I've done it like 4 or 5 times. But almost every time I get Ascendant Rex saddles, Ascendant Woolly Rhino saddles. I got an Ascendant Basilo saddle. I'm telling you, this is a legit easy mission to farm for good stuff. If you're going for Rex saddles, I mean, definitely this is the only one that I've seen so far. But if you're just looking for things to grind, this one or the Rhino race. But the Rhino race to me is a lot more RNG based, because it's like, is anything going to spawn that's going to stop you? Things like that. So, where's my crossbow? Oh, also, I need to find a mission, and this is going to be my next goal. I might do some looking around, and next episode we may do a mission that hopefully we could find a Ascendant crossbow, because I have the Ascendant rifle, and I think I got it from, I don't even remember where I got it from. I got the blueprint from fishing. But I fished forever, and I never did get an Ascendant or a crossbow blueprint. So that is something that I really want to get. Okay, here's both of them. These actually spawn side by side. This is great. See, told you, we're already done with this one. And now we're going to the Scar. And we got to get on this guy. Now this right here, once again, maybe it's supposed to have like mosas and stuff and squids and stuff spawning in here. I don't know, because nothing is spawning down here that my baryonyx can't handle. So this one is like a very simple one as well. So I'm not 100% sure what was the thought process behind this mission, given such good loot. Yeah, maybe they did not expect the beautiful nature of the wild baryonyx. Maybe that's what it was. So, oh, another thing, if you're wanting to farm some ammonite, baryonyx are the way to go. Get a couple of them to follow you, stun an ammonite, because if you don't know this, when an ammonite sprays you, everything around you gets aggro. But and it's aggro towards you, and it'll kill you really fast if you're not paying attention. But take your berries, stun an ammonite, and put them on attack my target, and they will legit just wreck every ammonite that you stun without getting sprayed. Oh, it's beautiful, and I got plenty of ammonite bile for the dedicated storage. So, but that's for the superstructure's dedicated storage. I think the vanilla one doesn't cost all that, but I could be wrong. I've never built the vanilla ones over here. We're stuck in a tree. Shark's coming after us. Y'all handle that shark if y'all feel the need to. We're gonna try to get down here and get this thing. Should be, yeah, it's right here. Like I said, I've done this enough that I've almost memorized where some of these are going to be. They are random every time, but it's pretty predictable. So this one right here is going to be over there. I can pretty much look in the direction and tell. Alright, so there is a Dunkley. Crap, I went around it. I think it's under this. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not as smart. Oh, there it is. I knew it was near a mushroom. I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I'm trying to be all wise and braggy and not that smart. Okay, so this will be the last one, and this is where we'll get the loot, and we'll get to see what kind of loot that beta gives. But I will tell you that alpha, I probably won't take a chance tonight on the running the alpha, because I'm probably going to disconnect. But I will tell you that I got Ascendant Rex saddles. I'll tell you what, we'll talk about it in just a second. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Okay, so we got gas mask. Okay, not really good. Iguanodon, not good. Oh, an Ascendant Megashalon. Oh, get a lot of Ascendant Raptor saddles. Journeyman Plesio. See, there's a Journeyman Rex. Tusoteuthis. We'll hang on to that one. And the Woolly Rhino. So, it's pretty good right there. I've never gotten one of those. I'm going to have to, might go drop that off for Rancid or Achilles, whoever's on, and give them a surprise. Because I have not got a Megashalon yet. But you know what? Neither do they. Never mind. I was thinking they had one. We have one trapped. We just haven't tamed it yet. So it might be something we need to do in an episode coming up. Who knows? But yeah, so that is the kind of loot you can expect. It's still pretty good loot for the beta, but I'm telling you, if you've got the baryonyx, do the alpha. Because the alpha is where it's at in terms of grindable materials. Because I'm telling you, it's legit. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Really short episode, because we're only gonna run it once, and they're gonna get kind of boring if we keep running it over and over and over just to see the loot we get. And I'm worried that I'm gonna time out again. It only seems to happen in the water though, so that's why I'm kind of worried about that. The next episode, we'll probably go try to find us a mission, and without looking at Barry Buddhist, we'll probably go find us a mission that we can do, probably over in the bog, maybe the volcano one. There's a race one in the volcano that I really want to do, try it out. So we'll probably try that next episode. But this one right here, definitely hide and seek. I've gotten Ascendant Rex saddles, Ascendant Woolly Rhino, Ascendant Plesio platform saddles, and it brings you right back to where you can almost start it all over again right away. So yeah, you might want to, that way you can farm it pretty easily. But Ascendant, what was the last thing I got? Oh, Ascendant mining drill. So that's probably gonna be the name of this episode, how to get an Ascendant mining drill. I'm pretty sure that's gonna catch some attention, and that's all I'm all about, catching some attention now. We're over 525 subs right now. Whereas in February, I think we had 200, and that's just less than 2 months ago, which is amazing. So I really appreciate the support you've been giving me, guys. You are so awesome. You just don't even know it. So, but I'm going to let you go. I have been rambling a little too long. I'm not going to chance doing the alpha again because of the simple fact that I probably will time out and then have to start all over, and it's not going to be fun. So I'm going to get back to the base, continue farming some ammonite bile, get to working on the base. Hopefully next episode I'll have some good progress to show you of what I've done, maybe some more designs. But yeah, I'm going to let you go there, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one.